What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Now, it is hot AF right now. In the South, it pretty much stays summertime until like October, November, when it finally starts to cool down enough to where you could call it fall. But fall just so happens to be my favorite season when it comes to bass fishing. The summer heat finally gives way to some nice, cooler, breezier weather, which has a very positive impact on the fish. And you can have some epic fishing days in the fall. But what I'd like to find out today is, can we go in this Dick's Sporting Goods right here, and can we build a fall-specific tackle box while staying under the constraints of a $100 budget? Smash the thumbs up button if you like these types of videos. Let's get in here. Let's see what our options look like. I'll see you guys inside. Dang, that is an awesome kayak. What is that, an Old Town Sportsman? Got the pedal drive in there. Oh, just broke it. So this would be a good example of what we're not gonna be able to afford in today's video. Now, since we only have this $100 budget, we need to start by finding a budget tackle box. Something that's gonna be able to hold all this gear together in one place, but also something that's not a complete piece of junk. Yeah, man. Hey, what's up, brother? I appreciate that, man. Hold on, I gotta look at something real quick. They have this little mini combo right here. There's pliers in there, there's a crankbait, there's some bobbers, and like a full-size spinning combo with line on it. Look at that. Like, that is crazy to get that much gear with pliers. I mean, a set of pliers alone probably costs $10. Oh, and they've got complete fly fishing sets now too. Dang, we really need to get our fly fishing on the channel. Somehow fly fishing is still something that has eluded me on this channel. Like, we just have not been able to ever go try. I'm also scared I'm not coordinated to be able to pull it off. So I don't know, get in that comment section, give me some fly fishing encouragement. Here we go. We found the section. And I guess these are the only tackle boxes that we have to choose from here. There's not that many. We also don't have price tags on anything, so I'm not even sure how we're gonna do this. This just got a lot more interesting. Literally none of these tackle boxes have price tags on them. So I guess we won't count the tackle box in the total price. Well, since we can just do whatever we want and there's no consequences, let's go ahead and get this Rapala Rap Stack 3700 right here. That thing looks pretty sharp, and I like saying Rapala. Just put that back real quick. Well, we just got a huge favor done to us by not having to factor in the price of this tackle box, so now we can really get crazy here. I can go ahead and say with 100% certainty that a spinnerbait is definitely going to be on the list of things we want to get today. There's not too many lures out there that go with fall fishing better than a spinnerbait. Now, here's the thing. We've done the 6 cent spinnerbait recently, and we used these and they were fine. We've used the Strike King spinnerbaits recently as well, and they were obviously really good. Now, one that I have not tried yet is this Booyah Hildebrandt blade. Finesse Covert series. I'm not really sure, but that's like the most expensive spinnerbait up here besides the 6 cent spinnerbait, which is they're both $9.99. I think because we got the budget that we should do it. I mean, I've never used this particular Booyah spinnerbait before, so that is our first purchase. We're gonna round that up to a nice clean $10 to keep the math easy. What a shot. Now, this is interesting though. They have the mini spinnerbaits, little $2.99 mini spinners, and I think it's smart to have a backup spinnerbait just in case we were to lose that one. And I also think one of these small spinnerbaits gives us some different multi-species opportunities too. I mean, a crappie could eat this, a bluegill could eat this. I think that's a good idea. That was a solid $2.99, so now we are up to $13 total. Now, just like spinnerbaits are a really nice fall lure for catching bass, I would say the chatterbait is probably right up there, just as good. God, these are $15.99. I thought this was supposed to be a budget challenge. Okay, these ones down here are only $9.99. I think we gotta get one though. I mean, we have a little bit of budget, and this is just such a good fall lure. I'm on fire today. And that brings our total up to $23 so far. Only got 3 lures for $23. That's a little steep, but I think we're gonna start averaging that out a little bit better here. What's funny is I thought that $15.99 chatterbait was really expensive, but when you pan over just a little bit more, boom! Jackhammer, $20. Holy moly. Another one of my absolute favorite fall presentations is a little super salt fluke. I absolutely love these things. I mean, look at that shine that they put off. Like, it's a white body with like a little pearlescent back to it. I mean, it is just an awesome bait. $6.49, so we'll go ahead and round that up to $7. And we're gonna need some hooks for these. How about these little heavy duty swim bait hooks for $6.99? They're kind of expensive, but we want to have some good terminal tackle on this kit too. So that's another $13 with those two, and I'm already starting to lose track of how much money we've spent here. I think we had 23 and 13, so that's $36 total. Another one of my fall favorites is just a straight up normal lipless crankbait. These things are just undefeated in the fall. We've got a lot of shad swimming around, a lot of bait fish, and the bass just get keyed in on chasing bait fish. Now that's $8.50 for that. I think we can do a little bit better. I guess a little Strike King red eye shad's really gonna be our best situation at $7.50 here. And that is a great, like, classic sexy shad color on that red eye shad. That is exactly what we're looking for. I think it would be smart to go ahead and get a square bill too. 2 is better than 1. That's gonna add $15 to the mix, which brings us right to the halfway point. Doesn't look like a whole lot of stuff for $50, but I think we're gonna be able to catch a fish on every single one of these lures. And I mean, make no mistake, my whole goal with this video is to not only fill that tackle box up with fall fishing gear, and I want to go out and make every single one of these lures work. Like, I want to either get a bite or catch a fish on everything that we get today. You know, I would love to try some mock baits, but they are just so gosh darn expensive. Like, every single one of them is $14.99. It doesn't matter if it's the plopper or the swim bait. Like, they're just really expensive. It just doesn't suit a budget-friendly video like this. Oh my gosh, what is that? Look at these topwater kits right here though. Oh my goodness, these might be a cheat code. Hold up. For $15, you're telling me I can get all 3 of these classic Arbogast topwater lures? You got the jitterbug, you got the hula popper, I can't read, and then the other jitterbug. There's 2 different jitterbugs. If you haven't seen these before, like in the water, they are crazy with the action that they give off. And we're gonna need some topwater because topwater kind of explodes in the fall. That's gonna bring us up to about $66, because that was $15, but we do get 3 lures in that kit. We got about $30-something left, and we have not really gotten a single soft plastic, so we definitely have to rectify that. Well, we have the flukes, but that's the only plastic we have. Okay, I have been seeing these things and I need an explanation. What is this? Like, this is a bass fishing lure? A tumbleweed? I'm not hating on it because it probably works. Are you just rigging it through the middle like a wacky rig? Or are you putting this on like a jig head? Or like, what? Literally, what is the strap? Well, there's several problems here. 1, I don't know how much these things cost, but 2, I don't know how to rig them. But here's the thing, I don't really care. I've been seeing this crazy bait like all over social media, but I guess I'm gonna have to look up a video or something on how to fish these, but we're getting a pack of these. Now, I am not a big jig guy. You guys should know that if you've been around my channel for a while, but one thing I really do like is a swim jig. And this is gonna be a perfect fall presentation, little sexy shad color. Remember I said this is a big bait fish time of year, so any which way we can pretend that we're a bait fish with our lure, that's gonna be helpful. I found the perfect plastic, the Mayer. Look at these little, they're smaller. They're not like huge swim baits, but that's what I like about them. They do a really good job of imitating bait fish. We can either rig these things up on their own, just like a lightly weighted Texas rig, or we could put them on that little hook right there, or we could use them as a trailer for our chatterbait, or we could use it as a trailer for our swim jig. So a lot of different uses there. Oh yeah, by the way, I grabbed a $5.99 standard chatterbait just as kind of like a backup in case we lose that $8 tungsten one. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have completely lost track of the budget, and I honestly don't even know where we are. And since we don't know how much the tackle box is gonna cost, I feel like it's fair if we just get one more lure, like just pick one more thing, and that's gonna be it. Well, if I've only got one lure to throw, I think it might just be a Senko. Ooh, look at that one. Look at that color, boys and girls. God, I want one of those mag drafts, but we definitely don't have the budget for that either. Or, wait a second now, we could just get a Yum Dinger for like a fraction of the price. I'm sorry, Yamamoto, I have to do it to you, man. Let's just get us a Yum Dinger and save the money, right? And that's not even fair. You've got $8.99 versus $3.99, and I'm pretty sure the action is gonna be pretty gosh darn similar. I mean, what else is there to say about a stick bait? It's a catch-all pretty much any time of year, but in the fall when the bass are really munching, these are just deadly. Speaking of deadly, our whole lineup here is honestly kind of awesome. You're probably noticing a theme with all of my baits. A lot of moving baits, a lot of reaction style baits, but that's exactly the point of fall fishing and why it's one of my favorite, if not the favorite season for me to go bass fishing, is because the fish get fired up, man. I could be way under budget or way over budget with all of this, but we're not gonna find out until we buy everything. But let's go ahead and do that, and then I will see you guys at the water. All right, we made it to the pond, and the pond is looking really juicy. I had never been here before, but from the looks of it already, I walked down there a little bit, kind of looked on the edge of the bank. There's bait everywhere. There's bluegill beds everywhere. Got my Lucky L&M 12-pounder shirt on, the green Lucky shirt. We catch big fish in this shirt. The kit turned out amazing. Like, look at how this thing looked. Basically filled with all of that stuff that we got. So the total actually was $126, but it's not what you think. We didn't just grossly go over the budget. Exhibit A, the wrap stack, which was the tackle box, was actually $17.99. Plus the extra Z-Man chatterbait that I bought, which was just a backup. You subtracted that and you subtracted that from the total, we're actually really close to that $100 mark. Pretty sure I just showed you guys all my card information, but joke's on you, there's no money left in there. Try out some extra tufts for the first time today. It's the first pair I have ever put my hands on, but apparently they are all the rage these days. Well, I've already got a weightless hook on this spinning rig, so we can either do the fluke or the stick bait. Oh, we could do that thing, but I don't think that's right. I'm gonna save that for a little while. Let's just make this simple. Let's just put the stick bait on this weightless Texas rigged, super simple. We're not gonna complicate one of the best fish catchers in the game. The straight up hula popper, little chug bug, little Palomar knot. Combo number 2, ready? This is where I need you guys' opinion in the comment section right now. Which one of these are you throwing on in a situation such as this? Let's just go lipless crankbait and keep this simple. Oh yeah, that is just gonna be lovely. Out there as a little search bait in a new pond when we really don't know what's going on. Let's just put that really nice, that fancy chatterbait on there. Let's do that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, of all the things we got today, this little chatterbait, it's the one that I think I'm the most excited to use. Oh, might wanna take that off there, can you imagine? But what we could do is go ahead and throw on a little Mayor on there. Dude, look at that. That's gonna be gnarly. This is a good start. We got 4 different rigs tied up, and we still have a box full of stuff we can go to here soon as needed. Oh, there we go. I know what we need. Oh my goodness. That one just jumped in my fingers. Oh, I can't waste it. Might be a 2-pouch kind of night. Wintergreen is by far the most intense flavor that we've made yet at Bravo. Throw this in there. Oh, we got a scale. Let's go. Now, when I pulled up earlier, there was a gentleman down here on a golf cart. He was just like chucking out huge handfuls of fish feed. Looked like he was like feeding some monster bluegill or something like that. I'm seeing a ton of activity all around this little paddle boat and stuff. Let's just flip the old stick bait out there and just see what happens. Oh my God, we just spooked something off the bank right there. Ate it. Are you kidding me? First cast at the new body of water. Did I say that fall bass get more aggressive? Yeah, they get a little bit more aggressive. Oh yes, shake me daddy. Absolute lunker. Pretty fish though. Thank you for eating, buddy. Thanks for playing. You are the man. Well, since I'm already standing down here and every step is like a grenade going off, I want to make a couple more casts down here with this worm. Got two real suspicious looking posts over here. Is that another bass right in front of me? It is. Surely he's not going to eat something that close. By the way, my drag was way too loose. Let me just rip one out there once. Just rip one to that point out there. A lot of movement down here by the old feet. The old snake hotel right there. I don't like sounds at my feet. I see another little bass. Let's see if we can trick him. Oh my God, he just ate it. Oh, that was fun, Junior. I appreciate that. Oh yeah. Dude, he's a feisty little shite. About the same size as the first one, but hey, we are not complaining about getting 2 bites that quick out of just one little pocket. We are gonna put the stick bait down though. See you, bud. I want you to subscribe. Tell you what, let's take this old crankbait and I want to wing it out there a little ways. See if maybe we can touch some deeper water out there perhaps. As many small fish as I'm seeing around, I gotta imagine this crankbait's gonna get destroyed. It's a really good looking pond though. Like the water visibility, it's a little stained, which I prefer that. Gives me a better chance as a substandard angler. I need all the help I can get. Oh, I think I see somebody's bobber. Oh, I caught it. Nice. Oh yeah, oh, we could definitely get that. Easy. Okay. What if it was hooked to a fish? That'd be pretty cool. There we go. Okay, so, hey, sometimes doing a good deed is all it takes to get karma back on your side. See, I want to walk over here to this bridge. Oh no. Oh no. That sign says that you can't walk that way. Good news is we've already got the skunk out of here. We've already caught 2 fish. We've already proved that one of our lures, at least one, is a good fall time fishing lure. In fact, I wanted to check the old water tempe. See, it's so much cooler than it has been. Fall is truly in the air. Hey, buddy.
My man.
What's up, dude?
Quick question. So, and you've done it more than I have, so I didn't know if I needed to push back anymore or just say yes.
Dude, that was crazy. I just hooked a fish, TJ. You're my lucky charm, brother. No, yak. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, don't hook me, bro. That was so random. This is actually one of your favorite baits, TJ.
What you got?
I had a fluke on there, and
Ooh.
dude, I just cast it up like in 6 inches of water and just got smacked. This is actually the biggest fish I've caught so far, but it's not saying much. Oh, I'm going in a tree.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Let me let this guy go real quick. Fish number 3, bait number 2. I like that. Got Yak Pack on the phone. I'm in a tree. Good things are happening right now. Tiny frog. Oh, he got away. Those things can jump so far. Oh, there's a small frog. Come here, buddy. Check out that little guy. Tiny, tiny little frog. It's kind of cool. Oh, all right, back out here, back at it. It's about 8 o'clock the next morning. A little bit later of a start than I would have liked to have gotten, but it is what it is. Luckily, everything's already rigged up, ready to go. We just got to get back out here and get back to fishing. Oh my God, there's a tiny frog in the kayak with me. Oh, he jumped out, he bailed. Aw. If we had a little bit of breeze in this place, that would really unlock the bite. What are we gonna start with though? I just refuse to believe this crankbait is not gonna get eaten. And this is one of the most effective fish catching lures in the history of the world. Oh, caught the brush pile, really? I got a limb brim. 3-pounder. How does it happen? I don't know. As much as I'd like to just buckle down and force this crankbait to work, I think we should try... Oh God, daddy long leg on my chest. Ah! Die, devil bug. I think we need to go back to the topwater, because if we don't catch a topwater fish this morning, we might be running out of opportunities, you know? Oh man, I just got slammed. That time it got bit like as it hit the water almost. That seemed like it could have been bluegilly though. Hell, I don't even care. I would catch a bluegill in a second on this topwater popper and be happy about it. We're on. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Oh, it's such a squeaker. Get him in the boat. We don't care. We don't discriminate against squeakers. Wow, he wants to put a treble in me. Finally got one on the hula popper, and what a tank. Let's just be honest with ourselves for a second. That guy's gonna be somebody one day. For being such a small fish, he really, he took that thing down. He handled it. You know, I was starting to get a little worried that the old topwater popper and just the moving bait bite in general was just not gonna be the deal. So from what I'm seeing, these fish are like super shallow. It really doesn't matter if it's evening time or if it's morning time. The fish seem to be really shallow in this pond, which I don't know how that's gonna translate to the crankbait. But I mean, the chatterbait should be working, right? This is a great shallow water bait. Maybe I should put me another little swimmer back on there. Give ourselves a slightly better chance. That should be working. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think a black and blue would probably be doing a little bit better, but... Oh, there we go. You guys should already know by now, when I do videos like this, I almost always give away my gear. So if you're interested in winning this tackle box full of fall fishing gear, just keep on watching and I will give you the instructions on how to do so here at some random point in the video. Oh wow, I just wrung the the drainage pipe. That was funny. I literally got in it and had to pull out of it. Oh, we just got crushed right off of it. Dang it. Wow, there's some really deep water out here. I think that's another thing working against me, is there's some deep water for these fish to hide in. And really none of the lures that I got were deep water specific techniques, you know? Ooh. Oh, I just got a bite on the lipless. Felt a little bitey. That's a fish. in the deeper water too. Come on, be a better fish. I don't think it is, but it's a fish nonetheless. We need you, friend. Ha ha, lipless crankbait with another victim. Oh, hey there, red-eye shad. I am really starting to notice a pattern here. Hey there, little buddy. I really hope this isn't the size of every single fish that's out here, but right now it seems like this is about the average size. So, okay, if I was going to be filling my aquarium with fish, we would be in the right place. God, he stopped that crankbait like a stud. I really thought for a second that was a decent fish. I don't know how that little fella generated so much bite power, but God bless him for trying. I think right now our 4-fish bag would be about 2 pounds to total combined weight. What a bag we're working on right now. Now, if the crankbait's catching fish, the dang chatterbait should be working. Like, this has been one of the most shocking baits so far, that this beautiful rig has not been, I mean, it's been touched, but it hasn't been just attacked in a way that lets me hook the fish. I'm shocked. All right, let's go back to the drawing board here. Let's get this cranker off there for sure. I think we're gonna substitute the square bill, which I don't really know if it's gonna be better, but it is a completely different color. So the white is normally my go-to on a crankbait, but if I don't do white, I want something red like this, kind of a crawfish pattern. And once again, just inadvertently matching with the combo. I don't know what it is, but every other time I tie up a lure on this combo, it seems like it's just accidentally just matching. It looks awesome. Let's see what this crankbait looks like. Speaking of looking awesome, look at that thing. See, that is the right color. That stands out. It looks like a freaking fire hydrant. That looks like a traffic cone just swimming through the water. That's gonna get eaten, I'm telling you right now. What else do we want to get tied on here? And we've eliminated the top water, so I should probably change the top water out too, huh? Because we got the hula popper, but now we still got the jitterbug. Here's a good thought-provoking discussion. Which one of these are you going with for a top water? You going with the white bottom or the black bottom? It's kind of a tough call. I'm gonna do the black right now. I'm gonna do the black just because the water clarity is just so bad. Let's see what this thing looks like. From what I remember, they're pretty crazy. Look at the wobble that thing has. That looks kind of insane right there. Oh man, I forgot how cool this thing is. Wow, man, I forgot how good that thing looks. So we got a new crankbait, new top water. Do we want to switch out the chatterbaits for the white and chartreuse? Is that other one just not doing the job, you know? Or do we want to put the swim jig on there? Or do we want to put the spinnerbait on there? I don't know. Somebody guide me. I think I am going to take this thing off. I hate to do it because I really like the way it looked, but it's just not getting the job done. I think what we need is an old school spinnerbait. I think that's what we need. It's got 2 Colorado blades, or actually those are willow blades, not Colorado blades. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about, so you shouldn't listen to me. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking about some fall fishing. We're going right to the spinnerbait. Oh man, I just felt did I just get a bite on my first cast with the spinnerbait? I could have sworn I just got a bite just then. Ooh. Okay, maybe I'm just running into structure or something, but these are feeling like bites almost. Oh my. Okay, that could have been structure. Jeez. Jitterbug as soon as it hit the water. That was wild. Another just squeaker of a fall bass. That's our 5th fish. That's our limit fish. And we have like, we've got like 2.5 pounds on 5 fish, I'm pretty sure. And these are just the most dangerous fish too with trebles. Seems like they're always just trying to get you. There we go. Jitterbug fish. Hey, where'd you go, Junior? You literally just disappeared. Where are you? Where are you, man? I don't even see you. Is that you? Oh, there you are. There you are, friend. You disappeared in the kayak with me. Once again, great aquarium bass, but just not really that big old fall feeder that we were hoping to get. I can already tell that the average size in this pond is not a giant by any means. You know what though, if nothing else, we have completed a limit, albeit a really small limit, but we've completed a 5 fish limit with all of the gear in our tackle box. In fact, I'm pretty sure we've caught them on 5 different lures too. So that's pretty neat, even if the overall size really isn't mind-blowing. I could probably zing a little spinnerbait around in here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Water's super low out here today. No way. Nicer fish. Ate the spinnerbait dead sticking it. That was ridiculous. Just ate it on impact. What a fighter. What a fighter. Spinnerbait coming through. I knew it was only a matter of time. I'm not proud of it, but that is our biggest fish of the day. Hell, I am proud of it. We needed this. A little bit of a boost to morale there with his beautiful little football head. You don't know nothing about no Hey Arnold. Get out there. That was pretty cool. Did not expect the dead sticking of the spinnerbait to be the most effective technique in the fall, but you know, you do what you gotta do. I literally just chucked it out there basically as far as I could, and I let it sink. I watched my line, and by the time it hit the bottom, it was eaten. Kind of crazy. Let's go, spinnerbait. We knew you could do it. Wow, what a bite. Tell me you guys saw that bite. A little bit better of a fish. Oh, he's got me in this grass mat though. I got a heavy line. I think I can just horse him in. Oh no, this is getting bad. Come on, nice and easy. Nice and easy. I see him. I see a tail. Let's go. Let's go, spinnerbait. That is a nice, healthy fish. That's pretty cool. We just pulled up to this spot. Haven't even got my kayak in yet. That's 2 fish on the spinnerbait. Maybe they're feeding a little bit better in this body of water than they were where I just came from. I think this is a great sign. Fish might be turned on out here. Let's get you past the gunk. There you go. Oh, you're chilling. I love fishing so much. Oh, I mean, did anybody actually doubt the spinnerbait? That last pond had me thinking spinnerbait didn't work anymore. That fish hit so hard, dude. Hit hard and was running. Another one. Wow. Dude, the spinnerbait bite. Oh man. A little change of scenery was all we needed, it looks like. Not a size upgrade, but haha, number 3 on the spinnerbait. Man, This kind of hypes me up to throw the old kayak in here and paddle around a little bit. This is about to get epic. Ha-ha! There it is. There it is. So now we can officially go back to the chatterbait. So just a quick recap here. We have successfully caught a fish on the stick bait, the fluke, the hula popper, jitterbug, the spinnerbait, and the lipless crankbait. We still have the chatterbait, the swim jig, whatever the heck, the tumbleweed thing, which I still don't even know how I'm gonna rig that. And we're done at that point. So we're dangerously close to completing this challenge. The only thing that I can think of to do with this is to just like wacky rig it, right? I just feel like that's gonna be the strat. I don't know if it floats. I have no idea. So it just, you know, it falls at a decent rate. You know something? That doesn't even look that bad. Oh, I can't cast it for nothing. Oh, it just got eaten. It just got swiped at. It just got swiped at. My first cast, and something came up and swiped right at it. No way that thing just got a bite. Oh, what if this is like the best bass bait ever? Oh, that was a decent cast. All right, well, I'm not too thrilled about this thing. Doesn't really get me excited or anything, but we got it. We got it tied on now. It's a weapon in our arsenal that we can use. And I think it's kayak time. Yeah, we definitely got to paddle past some of this thick stuff, at least with the lures that we have. If we had a topwater frog and an all braid combo, you wouldn't be able to get me out of this nasty grass mat. I just want a topwater frog all day, but we've got the $100 fall fishing kit. So we got to stick to the objective here. Oh, I forgot my net. I hope we don't hook a big one. Dude, if I hook a good one and I miss it right at the boat because I don't have a net, I'm gonna be sick. Ooh, that's a bite. Nice bite. Oh, it's a nice fish. Oh my gosh. Of course it is. It's the biggest one of the day by far. I think he's got it pretty good, but this makes me really nervous. Oh, he's not done fighting. This is where you just love to have a net. You love to have a net. No. Strike King hooks hold. Let's go. Crankbait. Oh, girl. Oh, I just pierced myself. Yes, sir. Not a monster, but dude, I will take that all day long. 2.5, 3 pounders, I'll take that. Let's see if this is an actual 2.5, 3 pounder, or if this is just a YouTube 3 pounder. You know what I mean? 2.58. So not a 3, but a nice healthy 2.5 pounder. If me and Logan Anderson were fishing a little Tuesday night derby tournament, we'd be happy to catch fish like that all day long. Oh man. Get out of here, buddy. I've never been happier to catch a 2.5 pounder in my life. We had luck at that other pond, but we just couldn't break through the size barrier, you know? It's nice to feel like you're around big fish, you know? So I just wanted to make a little spot move. That was a lovely fish. On the little Lethal Blaze combo, a lot of you guys have been asking me about this. This is the Cast King Lethal Blaze. It's a 2-piece. It's like a 6'6" medium, I believe. I could have just butchered that, but it's got fast action too. But it's like a super affordable, really good looking, and just gets the job done all around combo. And I'd highly recommend it. There's a link in the description if you guys ever want to check out this casting gear, and I have a code to get you 10% off. I think it's LOJO 10. So I'll put the link in the description, and yeah, you know, Cast King has really stepped their game up over the last 5 years, and this is one of the another examples of that. Now that we got that checked off the list, I just have to believe the chatterbait's up next. This thing is so good. This thing just vibrates so much in this murky water. This is gonna be a good bait out here. I think I want to push back in this creek and fish some of the first shade that's appearing on this lake. It's also hot as crap right now, so. Oh my. Oh, such a good fish, I think. Absolutely crushed the chatterbait. Oh my God. What is the deal with the chatterbait? Wow, that felt like a good one. Man, wish I could have just seen it, you know? Look at that haircut. Just straight up 12-year-old status, just a little whoop, comb over. Well, we've run out of time for this particular video, but that's okay. We actually did really well. Look at all these lures that we ended up stuffing into this tackle box, all for less, well, not less than, but right at $100. And we almost made everything work. I never did get around to using the swim jig, and I never could catch a fish on the chatterbait, but we did hook multiple fish with the chatterbait. So, I mean, it technically worked, but we would have liked to have actually caught those fish, obviously. Here's the thing though, if you've watched this whole video, you are in luck, because now you are in the runnings to win this tackle box. I'm gonna send it out to one of you subscribers, so you have to be subscribed to the channel. All right, there's a button right underneath my channel name. Click that, it's free to do. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss my next upload. Then hit the thumbs up button, guys. Like the video, it's literally all you have to do. I'll announce the winner of this loaded tackle box in the description of my next upload, which will be in like 2 or 3 days. Hopefully we can get on a nice little posting schedule here again now that the fall has rolled in, not rolling in. Thank you to the best subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. And I love you as always. Remember that part. I really do. Peace out, folks.